Hi, my name is Nicole and I'm an in-house paralegal at Henry Boot PLC. So for those of you who don't know what a paralegal is a person that works within the legal industry. The main role of a paralegal is to support lawyers in their work. So this could be carrying out research, drafting documents such as contracts, or even court forms, communicating with clients, so updating them on the case, and so on, or getting the necessary outstanding information from clients, and then depending on which area of law you work in, so let's say if you work in criminal law, you could spend a lot of time in court, so you'd help the solicitor you work for prepare the court cases and trial bundles, and so on. So my journey to become a paralegal was that I did a law degree for 3 years. Throughout my law degree, I got legal experience as a legal assistant and legal secretary. I did unpaid and paid work experience. So one of the experience I took part in was working as a legal advisor at the Citizens Advice Bureau. This built on a lot of skills for me, because when you work for the Citizens Advice Bureau, you get a lot of one-to-one with clients. You communicate with clients over the phone or in person, which is very important as a paralegal. One of the things I liked about my law degree is that it taught me research skills and communication skills. As a paralegal, research skills are very important because you will be given areas of research to carry out, whether it be researching new laws and legislation, or just researching general stuff and processes on how to make applications to court, etc. Another route you can take to become a paralegal is by doing a diploma. So this gets you your paralegal certificate. So this doesn't take as long as a degree and is a lot cheaper. However, I've not done it myself, so I can't really say too much on it. So another route into becoming a paralegal is where you attend college whilst working. So this is good because you earn whilst you learn. It would have if I'd have not done the degree, this would have definitely been the route that I would have gone down. It is time consuming, as you are working from, I think it's 16, you can start the Silex, but it's a great opportunity for experience with clients, which is something that university doesn't always give you experience in. So one of the benefits of becoming a paralegal is that you can work your way up to become a solicitor, which that is currently what I'm doing. So I did my law degree for 3 years, and then I also have just finished my Masters in Legal Practice. That took me 2 years, but I did it part-time, so I could work whilst studying. If you do it full-time and don't work whilst you're studying, it takes a year. So now I've finished that, the next step for me to become a solicitor is to start a 2 years training contract. So one of the good things of me being a paralegal for so long is that all the work experience what I've done in the past will be taken into consideration when reviewing my training contract. So it could be that I'd get a year knocked off. Yeah. So the skills and qualities of a paralegal are definitely attention to detail. For me, as a paralegal in the commercial law industry, it is very important that I have good attention to detail. Negotiation skills is also important. So when I'm reviewing contracts, if the other lawyers or the client doesn't agree with the terms, it's important that we can both negotiate to meet halfway and get an outcome what we're both happy with. And I suppose as well that also includes good communication skills, because if you're not able to communicate, then it's going to be difficult to make people happy and be happy yourself. Another skill which is really important is organisation skills. In law, you tend to have like really big files, so these all need to be very organised. Research skills. So research is very important in law because law changes all the time. So you've got to be able to have, well, you've got to have the ability to research new areas of law, and make sure that the legislation you are referring to is up to date. And of course, last but not least, writing skills. So writing skills are always important because as a lawyer or a paralegal, you're going to be writing letters to clients and other lawyers and paralegals. So it's important that you have good writing skills. So for a paralegal, there are so many areas of law for you to work in. I'm not sure how many areas of law there are, but there are so many. So to give you a few, there's criminal law, employment law, personal injury, commercial law, which is the law that I work in, family law, which is also very popular. There are also, so in all these different areas of law, they're always looking for paralegals. I've always had work experience, or like unpaid or paid when I've wanted it, because if you look in the right places, you will find a job. People are always wanting paralegals. I think the main competition is that if you do decide to progress further and become a solicitor, it's very competitive and very competitive when doing a training contract. So there could be like, I don't know, 60 applicants to 2 training contracts, so that can be very difficult. However, I think the route now to become a solicitor could be changed in the near future, so that could be something that you don't actually have to go through, but it is always definitely something to bear in mind. If I would definitely advise people to do law or paralegal. I think it's such a fun but important job as well.